Fandom, how's it going? So today I'm going to be upfront with you, and this is my review of the Daredevil trailer that just came out today. I've had a few people ask me about this already, and I'm going to be upfront and tell you that I didn't like it. I loved it. I thought it was freaking awesome. I cannot wait for this show to come on Netflix. Right off the bat, you've got the tone dead on. The first thing they had to nail was the tone, because let's face it, people are used to Daredevil, especially the mainstream audience, as kind of that corny character from that old movie starring Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck. Hey, I have actually a fondness in my heart for that old movie. I think it's not a terrible movie. It's not a great movie. There's a little piece inside of me that's like, you know what, it's a guilty pleasure. I really enjoy it. But this trailer's just right from the beginning, it's like a gunshot. It's just bam. They set the tone right with Matt Murdock. He's praying. He's saying, Father, please forgive me for what I'm about to do. That establishes one thing straight off the bat. This guy is Catholic. And I'm kind of wondering if they will play with that whole notion of him being Catholic in this world where there's these gods, there's these aliens, there's these monsters flying around everywhere. And what type of timeline this is set in. Because if this is set in pre-Avengers, you know, the whole invading of the Chitauri and everything coming into New York, then that's cool. You know, that's okay. I understand how a character can have that faith and everything. However, if it's set after, I'm wondering if they're going to play with it. Hey, you know, why do you still believe in this? Why are you still, you know, Catholic? Because of the fact that, you know, there's aliens, there's gods. You know, you saw Thor flying around the city. It's all over the news. Why are you, you know, believing this? I'm wondering if they'll play with that aspect a little bit, even though Matt Murdock has always been a Catholic person. Now, as the story goes in this trailer, I'm just going to take a crack at it. I think that the Karen Page actress, you know, the redhead from True Blood, the one that's really attractive, she was beautiful in that series, by the way, she is going to find this dead body in her apartment, and basically that's going to kick off how the story begins. Now, Matt Murdock is going to be tasked with proving this person's innocent, Karen Page, as the cops burst into her room and find her with this body. This is going to lead Matt Murdock down a very dark rabbit hole where he's discovering, wow, there's a lot of drugs that are coming down the pipeline into my city. This is Hell's Kitchen. It's my city. I'm Matt Murdock. I deal with this. And then he's going to lead to ties that are bigger, and he's going to lead to Kingpin. Which, by the way, that little second clip that we get of Kingpin, we don't even get the guy's face. And you're like, holy crap. This guy's really, his presence, he's just like this, and you get the back of it. His presence is just that. And that's great. Because when you see Kingpin, it's his presence. Yes, he's not as big as the comic book Kingpin, the actor that they got, but his presence is there in just that split second of a trailer, and I was hyped about it. I really enjoyed that part. Another thing that I noticed right off the bat, they introduced drugs. Drugs have not been into the Marvel Universe, not the cinematic universe. This is something that is new. How is that going to play into the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I'm actually surprised that Disney is letting them get away with so many things in this Netflix TV series. We haven't seen stuff like this before. We haven't seen just like the knife and the blood and everything. It was really like, whoa, this is really mature. This is really adult stuff. Netflix has just outdone themselves on this one, and it actually seems production-wise they are throwing a lot of money behind this series. Something else we also see in the trailer is the guy's beaten up. He is just bruised, beaten up. He wakes up in the morning, and if you can tell at the bottom part, he's still kind of wearing the suit. He's just bruised, battered, and I'm kind of wondering if he's just waking up from a big fight, or something went down, or if he just sleeps in his suit, or something like that. And then the trailer ends with just Matt Murdock in like a pool of just his blood dripping down his face. I was like, oh my gosh, that is brutal. And that is Daredevil. That is how Daredevil is supposed to be. It is great stuff. One thing that was really cool though, and we only get a split second shot about him, is Stick. Stick is actually Matt Murdock's personal, you know, his trainer, the guy who mentored him when he was first becoming blind and everything, and how he taught him the martial arts and everything, how to hone his skills. That is really cool. I'm glad they introduced Stick in here, and I'm really hopeful for them. I really hope that they nail Foggy. Foggy is kind of the lighter tone of Matt Murdock. He's kind of like, where Matt Murdock is super serious, Foggy should be more of kind of like, not necessarily comedy relief, but he should be kind of there to loosen up the pressure a little bit as the pressure builds throughout the series. 13 episodes in April. Cannot wait. Absolutely hyped for this series. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Bye.